Happy Flip It Friday. It is Beth Myers of Arrival Coaching. I'm a Law of Attraction, empowerment coach, mentor, and speaker, and I am here to help raise your vibration today as we dive deeper into the lyrics of the song from Alicia Cara's Scars to Your Beautiful. And join the weekly conversation for Flip It Friday, where we flip our perspective on topics, music lyrics, roles that we play, and help raise our vibration and embrace our emotional guidance system to be real, which I term as real empowerment allows love. And this week, we delve further into this month's Thrive movement focus, which is Inspire, with embracing beauty. So let's see if there's anybody that's joining in with us today. Hey, Betty, so glad to see that you are here. And Kim, so glad that you are here as well. And we are going to be diving into the lyrics a little bit and how to embrace beauty. Kathy, so glad to see that you are joining today as well. Welcome, welcome. So I chose, let me see if I can get it there. I chose Alicia Cara's song. I've just been loving the soundtrack for A Wrinkle in Time. And last week's conversation was about another song, which I actually used this week with middle school students. And there's been a lot of awareness that has come up. And I've heard this song like 3 different times, when not just when I've been playing it, but walking into a store and hearing the lyrics of this song and this song playing. And just as music is energy and vibration, it just brought me back to looking at the lyrics and what do they mean? What is this song communicating to us? So I invite you to join in the conversation today by typing in your comments, being able to, if you're watching the replay, share your takeaway, share what you're thinking about the conversation that we're having live at this moment. So let's dive into that just a little bit deeper. And a really powerful line that I feel that is in that song is that it's all about being, let me be your mirror. I've got a mirror here. Let me be your mirror and be, help you see a little bit clearer. And sometimes we need someone outside of us to help hold that mirror up and help us to see the beauty within. So we're going to learn that a little, focus on that a little bit today. And the rest of the lyrics from that line are, the light that shines within, there's hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. So it's really important to really embrace that beauty that is within you, despite the dark times, despite the things that might be going on that are challenging. And in talking with the middle schoolers this week and some middle schoolers outside of that event, one of the things that came to light was what is talked about in this song. And it's about believing in your own beauty. It's about going deeper and recognizing that we all have these scars to beautiful, hurts and wounds that we have. Sometimes, unfortunately, like in her song, Alicia Cara's song, it talks about things like cutting, doing things that are self-harm in the example of eating disorders, whether it's bulimia or anorexia, withholding that food or eating too much and then purging. And one of the things that it just really struck me is how that is an epidemic that affects a lot of middle school, high school, and young adults. And wanting to just shine some light on that there is always hope, that there is always light and people and a support system that can help and support you. And somebody that you may love and care about that might be experiencing that. So I just wanted to put that out there, since that is some of the focus of that particular song, Scars to Your Beautiful. And just remembering that we can really connect to that beauty and embrace beauty. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I see some others have joined us today. And Susan, so glad to see that you're with us today. Tony, hi, glad you're here as well. So we're going to focus on starting with beauty outside of us, because sometimes it's much easier to focus on the beauty that is around us. And in my part of the world, it is springtime and just starting to see the daffodils pop up and the beauty that is in those beautiful flowers and reminding us of hope and the power of hope. So I know that's in, over in Australia, it's fall there. I believe it just turned fall. And so wanting to get you to start to think about, well, what are some things that you see right in the environment that you're in? If you're in your workplace, look around you. If you are outside on a walk, look around you. If you are in your home, look around you. If you are with other beautiful people right now, look around you. And I want you to just kind of take a little beauty walk, or think about it as a beauty shower, of showering yourself with really being in gratitude for the things that you notice around you. And I'd like for you to type in something around you that catches your eye, that is beautiful to you, that is shining its beauty. I know this morning looking outside and seeing the robin that was singing outside, looking around, seeing my beautiful kitty cats, and how much joy that they bring. So I want you to think about what's something that you notice right now around you that's shining its light and its beauty with you. So if you would type that into the comment section, if you're here live with us, if you are watching the replay, please feel free to do that. Because when we can go inside and be grateful for those things that show up in our reality, the things that are around us, that is a way to really tap into a healing space and that energy that brings forth that beauty and allows for you to embrace the beauty as well. Kathy's saying, 2 almost 20-year-olds home for spring break. Yes, Kathy, I cannot believe that they are going to be 20 coming up here in April. And how exciting for you to be noticing, maybe noticing their pictures, be noticing their things around you. And then when they walk through that door, how exciting. Betty's saying the beauty of sunshine and watching birds flying above me. Awesome. That's great. Thank you, Betty. And Tony's saying, had lunch with 2 beautiful souls. We enjoyed a fine time interacting. It's nice to be nice, isn't it? It's nice to observe that beauty. And one of the books that helped start me on being able to really tap into and notice and feel grateful for the beauty around me was this book by Jon Kabat-Zinn called Wherever You Go, There You Are. And that is just a book that I like to go back to and refresh myself. I never thought there could be beauty in washing dishes. Well, I learned about being able to meditate while I'm washing dishes. And we have this beautiful picture window that looks out to our backyard. And I love being able to wash dishes very mindfully and look at the beauty outside, as well as feeling the water on my hands, the soap suds that are cleaning those dishes. So we can become very mindful in the beauty that is around us. Sue, I'm so glad to see that you're joining us today. She says, I'm in my greenhouse and planting the bountiful beauty of fresh vegetables that will grace my plate come summer. Oh, that is just beautiful, Sue. And I'm so glad that you shared that. And, the way that you just presented that with the words just is beautiful in observing that. And hopefully you can see that on the screen. I'm not seeing it on my screen here. Let me check over here on Facebook to see if I can see it here. Doesn't look like it's showing up there. Sue, I clicked it to be able to put on the screen, but it's not showing there. Hey, Kim, I'm so glad that you're joining us today as well. So we are taking a look at what are some things that you notice in beauty around you, in the nature that's around you, or the environment that where you are? You know, it doesn't have to be nature where we can observe this beauty. We can observe it in the environment where we are. It might be the smile that you observe from someone sharing. You know, one of the things with the middle schoolers, that this was the third time that I was working with them, and one of the things that they walked away with in December, every grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, was their intention for 2018 was to smile more. And just seeing their smiles and being with them and knowing that that was an intention that they wanted to share, that's a gift. That's embracing beauty, allowing your beauty and light to shine, as well as embracing that light of other people when they're sharing a smile back with you. So a lot of times when you smile at someone, they end up smiling back at you. Kim's saying, I love her hearing birds chirp outside in the morning. Awesome. Thank you, Kim, for sharing that. And Tony's saying, the sun in my garden and shining through my windows. And, you know, as I read and hear these things that you're sharing, it just helps me to embrace the beautiful. It allows me to imagine those things that you are each doing, the people, the things that you are experiencing in this moment. And that's one way to embrace beauty, is to do that with things outside of us. Now, we're going to go to a different spot, and we're going to take a look at one of the lines in Elisa Cara's song that says, no scars to your beautiful. That's the darkness. Those are the things that we just need to be aware of. We don't have to be stuck in that story of the things that create some of the vices that we share in our everyday reality, which might be working too much. It might be drinking too much. It might be cutting. It might be expressing, trying to cope with your emotions through anorexia or bulimia. So it's one of those things to be able to be aware that there are those scars to your beautiful, those things that aren't expressed in the most healthy of ways, but that you have the power to shift that. So remembering we're stars and we're beautiful, that's something to really take in and embrace. We are stars and we are beautiful, just like the stars that we see outside, just like the full moon that we're going to be seeing tomorrow evening on March 31st. And it's going to be a blue moon again. And, this is the second time this year that we've had that blue moon where there's been the full moon twice in 1 month. January this year had 2 full moons. March this year has 2 full moons. And in February, there were no full moons. And that didn't happen until previously, until 1999. I find that interesting. The year before we hit 2000, right? And so it's really powerful to tap into nature and to observe that beauty on the outside, but now flipping it to the beauty on the inside. So one of the things that I invite you to do is really sit with yourself for just a minute. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Let that deep breath out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, and just allow for you to sit in your own beauty for a moment. The beauty of the being, of being here in this moment of time. Recognizing we're here to be real. We're not here to be perfect. That today, in this moment, it starts a new moment to make a decision to bring forth your beauty in ways that maybe you've been hiding, maybe ways that you've been covering up, maybe ways that you've been not sharing healthy strategies for yourself, not tapping into that support system that's available to you, not tapping into the beauty that you can observe outside, not going within to look at what you're grateful for. finding those healthy strategies to help you move forth and embrace that beauty within. So I want you to think about, what is a quality of beauty that you share? I'd love for you to type in, if you're here live at the moment, type in, what is something that's beautiful about who you are? What's something that you can embrace in this moment, that a way that you show up with beauty? I can think of things about each of you that are on this broadcast right now. I can think about beautiful things about each of you. So if you say yes, I will share something that I see that's beautiful about you. But for myself, I find beauty in my smiling eyes and the smile that I can share with people who I interact with. And just the smile that I can embrace in my own space when I'm by myself, just smiling and remembering that. So Kim is saying, Kim O'Neill, thank you. You're going to play along, right? Saying yes. And I love it. And Kim, I love the beauty that you bring forth with your energy. I love that we have that connection of music and how lyrics and music help raise our energy. And I love that you bring forth your beauty in stepping up and stepping out there to bring forth how you can help other people see their light. Because in you, I see beautiful light, whether it's having a cup of coffee with you in that beautiful coffee shop that we met in not too long ago, or whether it's with the students that you are inspiring with some of the work that you've been doing, whether it's with the energy that you're bringing forth in a workshop that you are hosting. So I could go on and on about you, Kim, but thanks for playing along. And I see your beauty just in the energy that you show up with in each and every moment. And I'm so grateful to be connected with you. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, Sue, thank you for saying that about me. I appreciate that. And I see beauty in you as well, Sue. And you didn't say yes, so I won't share something. But if you say yes, I will share something about you. And Betty, you're saying yes, thanks for playing along. Betty, I love your tenacity. I love the beauty in how you are so patient and kind, and how you bring that forth in your energy in person, when I've gotten to meet you in person, and when I get to connect with you online as well, whether it's in a class that we're taking together, or whether it's in your private group that you have, with just sharing your beautiful energy and knowledge with people. So thank you for how you show up in the world and sharing your light. So yes, Sue, I love that about you, your laughter and your sense of humor. And boy, doesn't that help us to get through life, having that sense of humor and that laughter as well, because your laughter is contagious and is beautiful to be a part of. Awesome. Oh yes, I would love to go for it. I will humor you. Sue, I love how you can take such beauty that you notice in nature and with people, and you can capture them in your photographs that you take. I love your connection with the earth and how you plant things that grow, that are beautiful, and you share them, and you create beautiful dishes tasty is the word that's coming to Kim's mind and to my mind. Tasty things that you make with those beautiful vegetables and fruits that you grow in your garden. So thank you for saying yes to that, Sue. And I so appreciate the light that you shine and the beauty that you share of who you are, because there's no one else exactly like you. Alamada, so glad that you could join in with you too. Oh, Kim, I love you too. That you're welcome. And you are welcome too as well, Betty. And so one of the things that I encourage you to do is find the beauty outside of you, but also stay with that gratitude of the beauty that you have to share from within you to share with others. You are so welcome, Sue. And, you know, we can share this energy and this beauty with everyone that we meet. So I encourage you to be able to inspire others, because as Lalisa Cara says, no better time for your shine. You're a star and you're beautiful. And I encourage you to be well, to be true, be you, and bring forth that energy that only you can share and shine in this world. And until next week, when we have a new focus for the month of April, I wish you all of those things and more. And just know that I love you. Embrace your beauty. Take care.